Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I'm Pangna from Kuthban team. For those of you who are not familiar with this stream, my team is called Kuthban and we are creating a game for Endless Studios. And our game is a rally game focused on different themes in the UAE. But for today, I will mainly focus on the user interface and the user experience for this game. And mainly, I will focus more on like the final polishing of the user interface to make the user experience become even better and smoother. So from previous stream, I was working on a new car selection scene. So let me show you like just for a reminder what the previous scene looked like. So okay, for now, let me disable this UI. So this is what the previous stream was focused on. So I have a scene mainly. Basically, it was focused on having like a place for the user to choose the car. So if I click play for this one, you will see what I mean. So this scene is mainly focused on selecting the car because in the rally game, this is a racing game, the user needs to select different car before they uh, start the game or start racing. So it's important that we have a scene dedicated for this car selection, so the users can have the car of the choice. Or the car doesn't show up because I did not enable the game object for the car selection. So let me enable this one. So see, okay, so as I said, so we have different cars for the user to choose from. So when I click the right arrow, there's a bunch of cars that the user can choose from. And you can see that there's nothing else in the scene beside that. And the scene is very simple. We have only some objects. For example, I have the building and then have the front part. And after polishing this scene, I want to integrate this with another part of the game is when the user open the game is the main menu. So as you can see, this is the main menu of the Kuthban game. So I want to integrate this menu into this car selection scene. The reason is because I don't want to waste too many scenes for this. So if I have only one scene for this three parts, I have the main menu. This is the main menu, and I also have another menu which is called it is called the track selection menu. So I put these three menus together into this one scene, so it will be easy for the user to find the track that they want to choose from, and they're also able to find the cars that they want to select. So it is convenient for the users, but it is also convenient for me as well, because when I implement this, I don't need to add this scene to like all the in-game scene, which is the scene in which the user is actually playing the game. So let me show you what the full functioning scene looks like. So let me reset this into its original form. So okay, so I should have this one. So when I click play, it's loading. I should be able to access the main menu, the track selection menu, and the car selection menu. So it's a bit slow. Sorry for that, but it should be okay. It should be running now. So let me get it a little bit bigger. Okay, so if I click the play, it should bring you to the track selection, and you can choose different tracks to play from. for now, there's only one track because you need to complete the first track in order for you to unlock the second one. So you click play. Yeah, now it brings you to this one, to this card selection menu. And now you can choose the cards that you want. And after you choose the card you want, you can click play. And it should bring you to a different scene. And this is the new interface that I added because it takes some time to load the main scene is the scene that you are playing the game. So it's important to have this scene so the users know that something is actually happening. And now it brings you to the main scene where you can actually play the game. But for today, I'm not playing the games. I just show you like how the these two scenes link together. So if I click pause, and then click home, it should bring you back to the main menu, to the main menu and to the main scene. And let me show you the two scenes that I have. So let me go to scenes. And I started the finalized scenes because these scenes are like maybe it will be the final product of the implementation. So this scene is called the main scene, and the previous scene I just loaded is called Rally Game Track 001 because this is the first track, the first scene that the player can play, and it could be like track 002, 003. So it's also important to title your scene correctly. So when you add to the build settings, you will be able to like add them correctly. So I have the main menu in the zero index, and I have the rally game track 001 in the in at index 1. So when I manage the scenes, I have the let me see. I have the menu control that control which scenes will be loaded. I will not go into like detail of how I implemented the code, but I will just show you like the basics of this. So have function like go to menu, go to track menu, which is this this track menu. This is okay. So let me go. This is called the home menu. So if you go to home menu, I will set the home menu active. So this is the home menu. So if I set this is so if it's inactive, it's not seen. So let's set this to be active so you can see the main menu. And I'd also do that for the track menu. So if I disable the home menu and enable the track selection menu, you will see the track selection menu. So that is like the idea behind how the changes in different menus work. And basically these two menus they are on top of the scene. So if I disable the two menus, you will not see you will see the background. You will see the background, which is the scene of the garage and the scene and this scene. And I will touch a bit more on the inside of the garage. So I think I chose to use this aesthetics for the car selection because I think it's convenient to have like a garage to select the car because that is where you place the car. So that's why I choose this place for this scene. And then I separated the car selection into two parts, the inside and outside, because depending on the size of the cars, the the larger one wouldn't fit in the garage, so it's important to place the bigger one outside. So if I run this again, you will see what I mean. So let's explode again. You will see that I have like the small cars inside the garage and then the big truck outside the garage. So it's convenient, but also like show how like the camera is moving as well. So I click play and then I select this one, and then so you notice that the sizes of the cars are like very similar to each other, so they fit inside the garage. But then when the size of the car, this one is like larger than the other one, I place it outside, and it's also have this cool effect like you are going in and out the garage, so like you also get to see like what is outside, and you get like a bigger picture of like the scene. And I really want to have like to show the whole scene, but for now I will just show this part. But it would be nice to like show the other view, like the trees, and yeah, like the scene outside of the garage. And it's important like to play on the camera transition as well, because it shows that there's like some moving parts in the scene, and this transition is enabled by using like unit the machine brain. So I have two cameras in my scene, two virtual cameras in my scene. I have the first one and have the second one. So I will be able to like transit. So the second one is outside, and then the first one is inside the garage. So even though I switch between these two cameras, because I use in a machine, it seems like I'm actually moving the camera from inside to the outside. So it creates this really cool effect of camera transiting between the two places. And if you want to choose the tracks again, you can go back to choose the tracks again. Okay. And that is basically it for like for the car selection menu. And today I want to focus on adding sound to the user interface, because it's important that the users are able to like hear the clicking sound when they click the play button and when they click the different buttons inside the scene. And it's also important to like include music inside the scene, because it creates the mood to play the game. But unfortunately, I am unable to share the sound for today. But I will just like show you how I would like implement the sound and implement the sound effects and the sound and the background music. So just to like say again, the sound is not working, so you will not be able to hear the sound. But I will just show you how I would add sounds to my scene, to my user interface. So I have these sound effects for my user interface. I have some button clicking, like mouse click and button press sound, and all these sound effects. And also have music, like when the car is being selected, so have the car selection music. I also have the music for the main menu, and also have the music for the track selection menu. So let me create audio source first to to add sound to my scene. So the first one I would say, let's say it mouse click sound, mouse click sound effects, and then let me drag and drop this sound effect to my mouse click. And then after that, I will go to my button, which is this one, the play button. So it's better to put this into 2D, so you can see the interface. So you go to UI, which contains the canvas and the user interface elements. So I click on the play button. So it brings me to this button, and then I should be here. So when on click, I want to play the sound effect. So when I click when I use my mouse to click on the play button, it should create the clicking sound. I really hope I could share the sound, but just trust me that the sound is just imagine that mouse sound effect is the sound of the mouse clicking. So let me just drag and drop it here, add to the on click function, and then you choose the function to play. What this means that when you click on the place button, it should play the mouse click. Okay, let me test on my part to see if it works, but I don't think you can tell, but I will test to see on mine to see if it's working or not. Oh, I just hear a clicking sound because I forgot to make sure that I need to disable this on display on awake. So I should disable this when I do this, so it doesn't play when I don't want it to play. So if you have this enabled, the audio will be played when the scene is loaded. So let me test on my end. I'm sorry again that I couldn't share the sound today. So just trust me that it's working. Okay, let me click on this button. Yeah, I could hear the sound, so it's working. So yeah, so this is how you add the sound effects to your user interface buttons. So I think it's very simple. So you can add this to other buttons as well. So I have only one button I have only one functioning button for the main menu. The 3 buttons below are not working yet. So I will disable this so I can work on the track selection menus. I have these other buttons, so I have this one as well. So let me go to play, and then again add function, and on click you add the mouse sound effect. So and when you click, it should play the audio. Okay, and then you can do this as well, but I think I want to use this one. This is also similar to mouse click, but it has like a slightly different sound. I don't think you can hear the sound, so sorry for that again. But let me just show you one more. So you just add another audio source. Now let's say mouse click sound effects 2. This is the second one, and then you just drag and drop the sound effect to here, and then you go to the previous one, go to the next and the previous button, and then again just add this sound effect into the on click, and then play. So when you click, it should play the sound, and same for the other one. So again, add the function, and then drag and drop the audio source, and on play. Okay. Okay, so let me add for the home as well. So this one. Home, right? Okay. So again, add the function and then add the mouse sound effect here. Let's go with the first one, okay? And then, okay. Okay, let me test whether it's working or not. So if I click, it should play the sound effects. And you know that I forgot something, right? I forgot to disable the play on the way again. So I need to disable it because as soon as I started the scene, I could hear the sound effect. So I knew that I forgot to disable that. So okay, it's working. Let me go back. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's how you add the sound effect. So let me disable it so it doesn't play when I started the scene. So that's how you add the sound effects for the user interface buttons. But next, I want to add the background music. So I have the music for the main menu. So let me go to the main menu again. So let me disable the track selection and then enable the home. So what I want is that as soon as the scene's loaded and when I see this screen, yeah, I want to play some music. So again, you start with adding audio source. The plan is main menu background music. And let me use this one. For the music. And this one I leave this because I want the music to play as soon as the scene is loaded. So I don't need to change it. So when I play, I should hear the sound, but I don't think you hear the sound. But let me test it for you. So as soon as the scene is loaded, the music is played. Okay, it's loading slowly, but it should be working because I enable it to play. Yeah. Yep, I could hear the music playing. The thing is, though, when I go to the other scene, other menu, the same music is still playing. So I want the background music to change when I go from the main menu to the track selection menu. So I need to write some code. So let me let me show you like how to disable and enable or like change background musics for different parts of the scene. So let me create an empty game object called background music manager, maybe use manager, and then add a script called background music manager. So basically, I want to create a simple script to change music from the main menu scene, the main menu to the track selection menu and to the card selection menu. So let me open the script. It's slowly, but for now, it should be loading. Okay, not yet. It's a bit slow. Okay, nice loading. So to do that, you need to take in this music. So in order to change to play and pause the background music for the main menu, you need to have access to this music. So you need to have a game object that refer to this. So let's say public audio source main menu background music, and then Let's save this. Now this game object should request you to input some audio source into this game object. And I want the music to change when this button is clicked. So I need to create a function that pause the music or stop the music when when this play button is clicked. So okay, so we have this. So let's drag and drop the audio source in here, and let's create a function called public void stop music. Stop mean or maybe stop main menu music. So this music just main menu music background, because this is an audio source. There are options to pause, to play, and to stop as well. I'm choosing to stop the music instead of pausing the music because I want the music to start again when I go back to the main menu instead of starting off from where it is paused. So I put stop, and then I should also have another function to play main menu music. So this is when you go back to the main menu music, you want to play the main menu music again. So just play. Save this. And it should be loading. So basically, the two function is just to stop and play the music. And this happens when you change from main menu to the track selection menu, or from track selection menu to main menu again. So let the script load, and then I can assign the function. So let me click on this play button. Okay, it's the play button. Okay, so again, add another function and just drag and drop this manager here. And there should be an option to stop the music. Yeah, stop. Yeah, main music. And then I need to go to the track selection menu. And when I go back to the home menu, I should add a function that play the music again. So do this again, drag and drop the manager, and then add the play music. So this basically means that when you go to the main menu, the music will play again, and when you go to this menu, the music will be stopped. So let me go back to its original form. Okay, let me test it because you couldn't hear it, so let me test it to see if it's working. Okay, it's loading slowly. Okay, I could hear music. Okay. Yep, when I click the music, when I click the play button, the music stops. And when I click the play, yeah, the music is back again. Yeah, it's working. Just trust me, okay? Okay. So I also want to add music for this menu. So when the users get to this scene, the music will also be changed. So I will add another audio source. So I'll go to audio source, and then let's say this is the track background music, track selection background music. Okay, let me go to my assets and then sound effects, and then have the track selection sound effect. So I just drag and drop the sound effect here. And then I should have another one. This one is similar to the previous logic, just need to access the audio source for the track menu background music. Okay, so I'm thinking whether I should add maybe, but I should add another function. I could use the previous function. But for now, let me add another function. Let's say public void play track music. Okay. So this basically play the track selection background music, and then get track menu background music that play, and then just copy and then let's say stop. Just stop there. So let me go back to the Unity scene and then drop the function. So something's wrong with the code. It's line 44. Okay, extra brackets. Okay, it should be fine now. Right. So the logic is when I click the play. Wait, so when I click the play menu, it should load to the track selection menu. So this is so it should load to the track selection menu, and it should get the track selection menu background music. So here I can just add another one and just do here, and then let it load. Okay, and then it should also play the jet track music when I click here. And then when I okay, so I also need to drag and drop this music into here, so the script will have access to the audio source. And then let me see. So when I click here, it should stop the play, should stop the main menu music, and then play the track selection menu background music. So let me disable this and go to here. So okay, so then if I click the home, then it should stop. It should stop the track selection menu background music. So I just stop the track background music. Yep. Okay, I think this should work. Okay, let me test for you. And okay, I think I need to load it again because okay. Because I forgot to set the home the main menu user interface active. Sorry, it's loading very slowly. Okay, so let me check the script. So yeah, I think the scripts are very simple. the scripts are very simple. So basically just play, stop and play the music. So let me, okay. Let me wait for the laptop, the PC to load fully. And let me test if my implementation is working or not. Okay. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So when I click here, yeah. Yeah, the music I change it when I click the the buttons. Okay, I'm thinking whether I should add the music for the car selection menu as well. So after this, it will bring you to the car selection menu. So yeah, let me finish this and then okay. This one is, let me add an audio resource. Okay, and call it car select background music. And then just call, okay, car select background music. Okay, and let me add another public audio resource and call it car select background music. And let's just copy and paste these two functions. Play cancel. This is how I usually how I usually work because it's really efficient. Just because like the function are very similar, just need to change the name and then change the variable name. Cancel background music. And copy and paste. Yes. Save it. And then go back to the Unity. And it's loading. So these 6 functions have the same logic. So I need to access the car selection menu, which is in here. Wait, so yeah, okay, so event for this should have. So when I click the track selection, okay, let me go to here first. So if I click the display button, it should bring the users to the car selection menu. So at the same time, it should also play the car selection music. So let me click here, and then when it's on click, I add another function and then call it here. And then the function is called play car selection music. Okay. And when let me disable this. So when I click the play button, it should bring me to the car selection menu. So here, so it should be playing the car selection music now. And then if I click these tracks button, it bring me back to the track selection menu. It should stop the music from playing. So I should add another function. And here, and it should stop the car selection music. Yep. Okay. Let me disable this first. I don't need for now, and then enable the home, and then let me drag and drop the car selection music. Okay, so we have 3 background musics for the 3 different menus. So let me test it. Okay. So okay. Yep. The musics are playing. Okay, and I think that's basically it for today. I just want to show you how to like add small details to the user interface and like add like small touch to finalize the user interface. It's easier for the users to navigate around and to make it more effective and more like appealing for the users. I hope you learned something today, and thank you so much for tuning in, and hope to see you next time. Thank you so much.